Welcome back to Exposing Human Trafficking. I'm going to drop a link again in the comment box below. I was asked about the ruckus sound that happened. Um, Sorry about that. Um, we still don't know why that happens. But I did find a link to an article that kind of talks about it. Um, my therapist right now says that we still don't know all of the powers of the brain, and psychology is still in its infancy, really. But this is why Satanists will abuse children, hoping to cause multiple personality disorder. Because, according to what I've seen, different parts of the brain become highlighted. I don't know how to explain it, but I can feel parts in my brain light up when there's a different person out telling their story of what happened. And it's usually in the back of the brain where trauma is stored, according to the experts. However, this is the part that no one understands, and I've seen it happen with other multiples. A case was Trudy Chase. She was on the Oprah Winfrey show talking about the abuse that had gone on. She wrote a book called One Rabbit House. And of course, Oprah acted like the hypocrite throughout the whole episode, because Oprah Winfrey was one of the people in Our Lady of Endor Coven when I was gang raped by Hollywood elite and politicians and a lot of presidents and world leaders. So, like I said, they've got people in this coven that play good cop, bad cop. And they pretend to be good and caring, but they're not. So anyway, I'm looking for the interview, but I can't seem to find it. It used to be online. There was a part of the interview where Trudy Chase became very upset and all of the fuses blew out in the studio. That's not anything unexplainable. The brain is electric. They've done studies where you can move like a small little train connecting with some of those. I don't know if they're alpha or beta waves in your brain, but the brain is electric. The whole nervous system is electric. And so all the lights and all the stuff in the studio went out. If I can find that video, I'll go ahead and post it. But what I posted down below is about, I don't know, getting psychic abilities as a person with multiple personality disorder. And yes, you do get them. You'll have to read the article. I didn't read all of it. I just kind of skimmed through it. And a lot of it, I could say, oh yeah. I know exactly what this is all about here. I have worked as a psychic. I'm very accurate. I can channel those that have crossed over with shocking details if they're willing to speak. And that's what Satanists want to do. They want to turn you into a witch. I don't know if you can call it possession. Christians will call it possession. I don't feel possessed. I feel like I have helpers. Jesus had plenty of time to save me and he didn't. Especially when my stepfather would come to me right after I said amen after nighttime prayers. But that's neither here nor there. So go ahead and check out that article below if you're interested. I know that these MK Ultra experiments began in concentration camps. I think the doctor's name was Mendel or something. And they've been trying to figure out the brain ever since. You know, I just still can't wrap my head around how you can try to hurt someone else like this. I can't understand it. But I guess that's where mad scientists come from. So if you're interested, go ahead and take a look at that article. I know that in my case, when I get really, I don't want to say upset, very passionate, maybe is the word. Things around me break, light bulbs go out. I've had a few lamps short circuited. I've seen things move. And you guys heard the ruckus. So I really don't think it's anything supernatural. I think it's hyperactivity in the brain that was caused because the brain was wired in a different way due to trauma and due to the fact that the mind had to split, so that generates a lot of power. I had one of my neighbors, he said he knew when I was in one of my moods because his light bulbs would flicker downstairs and he lived diagonal from me. This is really sad that governments would do this stuff and experiment on its own people. And it's really sad that mad scientists from Nazi Germany would be permitted to come to this country and that our government would welcome what they learned. You know, there's a lot of things that came out of Nazi Germany. Penicillin use for infections. That was all learned in Nazi Germany. A lot of dentistry, a lot of medical breakthroughs because they used the prisoners as guinea pigs. And they used them in their lab experiments. You know, do the ends really justify the means? I ask myself at times. But that's where it all is. It's all psychology. And brain chemistry and total organic stuff. And there is a spiritual realm. And unfortunately, some people want to abuse it. So comment down below. I know this sounds like really out of left field, but I was asked about the ruckus. And all I could do is chuckle. I was like, welcome to my world. Because it's not anything new for something like that to happen. But it's not witchcraft. So give it a like, um, subscribe if you haven't, and share, share, share. So there's not one more victim of human trafficking. Thank you.